Hello, it's Eric again, and today I'm going to discuss ego. And normally, when I do a video like this, I kind of prepare a script and make sure that I'm going to be within my time constraints and all that. But this time, I'm just going to let it flow from my heart. And the reason being is one, it's an ego topic, so I want to challenge my ego as much as possible during this. You'll notice I've got a pink background with some flowers in here as well. So a lot of things that normally my ego would tell me not to do, I'm doing the opposite of today. So, and why I'm talking about ego. One is I think I'm an expert on this topic. I deal with it on a regular basis within myself. And then once you start to do work like this, not only do you notice it in yourself, but you notice it in others on a daily basis as well. So my ego shows up as fear, anger, resentment, impatience, all these low frequency, negative charged type of emotions are my clue now when I'm deep in my ego. I used to blame everyone else and other people when I was in those moments, and I used to point the finger, hey, it was you, she did this, or he did this, and they did this, my job did this. But now I realize it's my interpretation of those things, those events, that is creating my belief pattern around that. So when I started taking on that belief and started looking at life a little bit differently, everything in life completely changed for me. So really what ego is just a perceived separation from our source, our creator. And if we believe that we're all one, if we believe that God is love, or source is love, universe is love, and love is the truth, and the truth never changes, then there's no way we can ever be separated from source. So it's makes it a lot easier to deal with somebody when they're in their ego, and not take on what they're saying, and the person is, because you recognize that it's not the truth, it's not coming from source, it's their subconscious way of protecting themselves. And Wayne Dyer, I think, described ego in the most elegant way possible. Just three simple words. He said it was actually an acronym, and the acronym was edging God out. And so when you think about that on those simple terms, edging God out, that's exactly what it is. It's our minds, our pain, our past experiences, and these beliefs that we've created around that has created this thing to keep us safe and protect us. But it's time for that to let it go. So how do you keep your ego in check? It's actually a pretty simple process. When you say it, just to say it, to put it in practice is obviously a lot more difficult, because we've had years and years of practicing of being in ego. And you kind of have to do it over and over and over in the beginning until you really start to separate yourself from your ego. And once that happens, the magic happens. But I chose meditation as a way of connecting with source, and another practice called Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian practice, and it's amazing. I promise you. Look it up. Do yourself a favor. Look it up. It's HO'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. It's a powerful exercise about oneness and forgiveness, and do yourself a favor, look it up. You'll trust me, it's amazing. Let's see. I think that would cover all for ego for today. So thank you for taking the time to hear me out. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day.